So my name is Joanna Clark, but I typically go by Jojo, and I am the melt shop manager at Nucor Steel, Hertford County.
Jojo really inspired me to create my own path.
Jojo inspired me to be willing to go to the next level.
The way she talked about people really connected with me. I just thought, wow, that's somebody that I would like to have on our team.
So we'll just start somewhere around junior year of college when I first found out about Nucor. So I was studying materials and metallurgical engineering. I was offered an internship at Nucor Seattle. So I started there, and I started full-time at Kankakee the next summer. I remember one of the first times I was in the furnace pulpit, and I was just kind of standing there taking it all in, looking at all the screens, and the teammate running the furnace immediately turned to me and was like, well, do you want to swing the roof off? And I'm like, do I want to do that? Do you want me to do that? And immediately he just showed me what buttons to press and when to do it. And I was amazed that he trusted me, and those gestures meant the world to me. So I left Kankakee as a metallurgist, went to Utah. I really missed mountains, being from Colorado. At that point, I had a melt shop manager who really took a chance on me and wanted to give me an opportunity to go on shift. So that experience on shift was simultaneously the scariest thing that I've done, and I think the most rewarding. And it showed me that my interest in leadership was real, and it kind of encouraged me to actually make that switch over from the technical role. So I traveled to Nucor Hertford as interim melt shop manager for a week.
My husband was just like, man, I really like her. Lee, I think you should reach out, maybe try dinner with her. So I was like, okay.
By the end of the week, as interim melt shop manager, I felt like Hertford was the place. Lee was part of the reason why I felt that way, because she had reached out to me, offered to take me out to dinner that week.
What do you think is the hardest thing about plate?
Is this a trick question?
About learning plate and the plate business compared to bar.
I think plate is just so niche, right? Like you're not bar and you're not sheet. You're somewhere in the middle, and trying to navigate your own space, I think, is like simultaneously the most challenging, but also the most fun part of plate. Mm-hmm. What do you love about plate?
No, we're just so complicated.
Misunderstood.
We're misunderstood.
I had several mentors that gave me a lot of feedback, but I also tried to mimic them maybe a little too much. And they were different than me. We're different people. And I found myself trying too hard to use other people's leadership styles. And these were things that immediately I wasn't really comfortable being. So a lot of my leadership style, it's always been there. It's always been the same, right? It's a style that I picked up from my mother. I was raised that regardless of what I achieved, what was most important was that I met people with kindness and empathy first, and that I worked really hard. My journey has been leaning into that and being comfortable being exactly who I am and not trying to be anything else.
After meeting Jojo and just seeing her progression with stuff, it really gave me the idea in with the technical services manager position that I could create my own path. The way in which she went about her path really inspired me to just like make it happen. Just see what would happen if I tried.
Being a lead for going on 22 years, Jojo inspired me to put in for the supervisor position. I'm not gonna lie, it got me a little bit watery-eyed, just to where it was like, wow, I need to do something different.
She was different for a melt shop manager in ways that I thought were really important for Nucor in this journey that we're on. She solves problems differently. She addresses problems differently. She thinks about her people differently.
Little notes she leaves them on boards of the team and in their offices, and just little things she does that makes you know that she's really thinking about you as a team and that she cares about you.
To her kindness, it's not just being nice to people, it's taking care of people the right way.
Before she knew I was interviewing for the supervisor position, I didn't know she left it, but I assumed it was her. She put a little note up there, just, "You're gonna do great, be yourself."
It's more about unlocking what's already inside you and nurturing that, and to help everyone understand how much influence power we all have. Like that one offer for me to swing the roof off the furnace, that changed my life. But I don't think we know the ripple effect of these small actions. My name is Jojo. I'm the melt shop manager at Nucor Steel, Hereford County. But more importantly, I am a flawed human that does my best, cares about other people a lot, and works really hard.